Why you should only use cash. Number one, it's accepted almost everywhere. Unlike your American Express or Discover card, cash is accepted almost everywhere. Most merchants in the US will happily take your greenbacks for payments even as they refuse to run your credit or debit cards for smaller purchases. Of course, the flip side of the cash only or cash preferred business is the one that requires you to pay with a card. That's a perfectly legal practice and one that's common in certain industries. So it's smart to carry both cash and plastic. 2. It's useful in emergencies. Credit cards are convenient until suddenly they don't work or aren't available. If the power goes out of your wallet, is stolen, or you'll be happy you have some paper money tucked in a cookie jar. In fact, the government includes cash on its disaster supplies list, along with other essentials such as food, water, and prescription medications. Although you shouldn't hide your life savings under your mattress, $100 or $200 will buy gas or food if the unexpected happens. 3. It can save you money and hassle when traveling. You need cash if you're on the road, especially if you're venturing abroad. Not only are cards not accepted everywhere, but pockets get picked. ATMs eat debit cards, and other misadventures can befall you. Cold hard cash can get you out of a jam almost anywhere. Carry a small traveler's emergency fund on you separate from your main wallet, and leave the rest of your cash in a backup credit card in the hotel safe. 4. Your server will love you. You can add your tip to your credit card receipt when you pay the bill for dinner, or you can make your server smile and leave the cash on the table. Your waiter or waitress will be able to collect their earnings right away rather than waiting for your tip to show up on their paycheck. Plus, restaurant managers sometimes take credit card fees out of tips that show up on cards. Money reported, which means less for your hard-working server. And by the way, it feels amazing just dropping like a $20 tip in cash, cold hard cash, when you go out to eat. Number 5, you might get a discount. Card issuers charge businesses a small fee for processing transactions. Some businesses pass the charge onto customers in the form of an extra fee. Others, especially in states where such surcharges aren't allowed, offer cash payment discounts. For consumers, the difference is one of semantics, but the point is sometimes cash will save you money. Cash discounts are especially common at gas stations in certain areas, where you'll usually save 5 to 10 cents a gallon if you pay with paper rather than a card. Gas stations aren't the only ones cutting prices for those with greenbacks. Doctors might slash bills for uninsured patients if they can quickly pay their bill in cash. Jewelry stores might also offer cash discounts. Number 6, you'll spend less. Do you really spend more when you pay with plastic instead of cash? And studies say yes. Researchers at MIT found people who were told to use a credit card instead of cash were willing to pay more for purchases. Another study found people paying with cash are more likely to focus on an item's cost rather than its benefits. In a third study, consumers who were urged to pay cash for small purchases had less debt after 6 months than those who didn't receive the same advice. 7. You enjoy your purchases more. Not only will you spend less when you pay with cash, you'll also get more enjoyment out of what you buy. We have greater emotional attachment to purchases we make with cash than those for we put on credit. A study published in the Journal of Consumer Research found using cash or checks seems to increase the psychological pain or sacrifice of the act and creates more affinity with the product or brand, the authors wrote. 8. You won't run up debt. The average U.S. household with credit card debt owes more than $16,000. If you're one of the many Americans who have trouble using credit cards responsibly, going cash only has a significant benefit. You won't be able to run up any more debt on your cards. Give yourself a cash budget for the week and stick to it. If the money isn't already in your wallet, you can't spend it. 9. It's perfect for certain types of budgeting. Some people give themselves a cash budget to control discretionary spending, but they still use cards for other purchases. Others go all in with cash, switching over to what's commonly called the envelope system. Popularized by author Dave Ramsey, this approach to budgeting involves dividing all your money for a month into different envelopes. Say $400 for groceries, $200 for gas, and $100 for lunches at work. You only use money from the grocery envelope to pay for groceries, and when it's gone, it's gone. The rigidity of the envelope system doesn't appeal to everyone, but for those who are trying to live within a strict budget, it works. Bonus: your purchases stay private. Now, there's a reason criminals like to do business in cash. It's hard to trace. But even law-abiding citizens who value their privacy appreciate the anonymity of cash transactions. In the ING survey, 69% of Americans said cash transactions were very private. Only 36% felt the same way about card transactions. Aside from the possibility of identity theft, credit card companies and retail stores sell your purchase data, which marketers then use to try to sell you more stuff. In one infamous case, a teen's purchases at Target clued the store in to the fact that she was pregnant. The chain then sent the mom-to-be some coupons for baby stuff, much to the surprise of her parents. Share, like, and subscribe. Check out 40inbox.com to master your money. And if you want to learn how to make money online, go down below and watch the free 30-minute training. If you want a free stock, join Robinhood, link a bank account, and you could get a free stock worth up to $500. And if you want to automate your investing, sign up for Acorns down below, where you could round up your everyday purchases automatically and start investing into index funds and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty nice because automatically investing your money when you already have to spend money, this is really good for people who are basically having the personality of spenders or even people who are minimalists, because it forces you to invest no matter what. So either way, it's just a win-win for pretty much everyone. And we'll